all new price predictions for the Mag 7. So we're talking about Apple, bigger pushes that might come on Apple. We'll also go over Meta new analysts. We'll also go over the Amazon new analysts, Google, Tesla. I'm going to leave NVIDIA out this one. That'll be in a separate video. And then we'll go over the rest of the Mag 7. So let's go into it. We'll start off with the Apple. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching. Any questions or anything like that, make sure you email me, willknowledge77@gmail.com. So Apple is still lagging the market, right? Apple has not hit all-time highs. All-time highs is all the way up here right around the 260s. We are still kind of far from that, but I'm still looking for Apple to continue its higher price. So a couple of things I'm looking at for Apple is, first, we have a resistance right around 232.20. We want to watch that. We are starting to break that. So hopefully on Tuesday, Monday, the market's closed, Labor Day weekend. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. But if we can start breaking this on Tuesday and continue this upper movement, if it can get close to like the 234s or so, there's a couple ways I'm looking to play Apple. And the first one is looking to get call options around this area, or I might wait until they break that secondary. The only problem with Apple going up in this range, there's a lot of resistance levels in here that could slow Apple down, and it might not have as big of a push as it did here because it only had one resistance level to break through here. Over here, it has like 3. So I'm looking to get calls somewhere around like the 235 areas. I'm also looking to scalp Apple. As y'all know, I usually scalp every morning. Y'all can see what I did on Friday. I did 6 plays, very good gains on Friday, all live, my entries, exits, everything. This is why I say make sure you guys join the Discord. Prices will be going up probably on Monday or Tuesday, back to like, this will probably go to the 90s. This will probably go like the 900s, and this will probably stay the same probably, but you get access to Discord, long-term swings, everything to try to fast track yourself in the market the best way possible. And I try to help you on that journey. So that's the resistance level, looking to get calls probably around the 233s, 234s, in that range. But I'm also thinking about getting shares. Now, how I'm looking to get shares is around this area for shares of Apple on the 232s is not bad. Holding it for it to go to all-time highs, which is around 11%. Hopefully it has bigger push to get to like the 270s, around 15%. Or if it came back down and broke this support right around 225.50, this is a very critical support, I would only lose about 3% on the shares. So I'm looking to play shorter-term shares of Apple, but we just really need Apple to stay above this resistance level. If Apple comes all the way back down and breaks that support, then I probably won't be looking for that play anymore on the Apple front. If we go over Meta, Meta did hit all-time highs, very lagging on Meta. I did want to update levels on Meta. So new resistance level is about 747.10. And then your new support level, it was 741.90. We can leave that on there, but I also want to add like a secondary support right around 735.60. So those would be like your 2 areas of support. If I go ahead and make like another area here that would be looking out for on Meta, 735.60 would be your support area, and then your resistance shorter term is 747.10. But the thing about Meta is if we come back down and break this 735.60 like on Tuesday, I'm actually looking for Meta to play puts and come down to this like 720 area. So I'm more focused on puts right now than upside right now, at least on Meta. See, every stock has kind of like their different perspectives because we don't want to fight price. We want to kind of flow with price to see how price wants to go. Like Apple is trying to go up, so I'm focused more on upside. Meta's trying to go down, I'm focused more downside. The better we play with direction, the better optimal plays I believe we can get. So that's what I'm looking out for Meta for Tuesday, to kind of break that 735.60 support, try to play puts on it to come down to like the 720s. I'm pretty much bearish on this front. Now be mindful, I'm still bullish on the market in total, but some stocks I'm bullish on, some stocks I'm bearish on, but market in general, I'm still bullish on the market. Now for Amazon, Amazon has a new resistance that I want to add. You do have a new resistance on Amazon right around 230.35. Make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching. 230.35 will be our resistance level on Amazon, and honestly I don't see any bigger support on Amazon in here. The only thing that I would kind of look out for, that if Amazon came back down and broke this smaller support like on Tuesday or maybe Wednesday, doesn't really matter what day it does it, if it breaks the support on Amazon, Amazon is more shorter term type of play I'm looking out for. And of course Meta, I have long-term shares. I'm not selling those long-term shares anytime soon, but in the way I like to make profit off these, like Meta, I probably never sell shares. the way I make profit off Meta is playing options. So I can just always hold the shares forever, let those compound, and they'll just keep building as the market is usually just goes up forever with some down movements. But I like to get profits from the options. So Amazon has support 226.55. Now Tuesday is going to be very critical, because if we come back up and break this resistance, then I'm looking for Amazon calls probably Tuesday, Wednesday. We really need to see how Tuesday goes. But if Amazon comes down and break this shorter term support, then I'm actually looking to play puts on Amazon to like the lower side. So these are kind of like my two key areas on a shorter term type of calls or shorter term type of puts that I want to look out for Amazon currently. Now, Amazon has not hit all-time highs either. Amazon's all-time highs is all the way up here, right around, I believe it's like 242.52. Now, for me to try to play Amazon all-time highs, Amazon needs to get to like the 236s. Then I'll start looking for like bigger call option plays. But for right now, I'm just looking for these two areas for like shorter term plays on the Amazon front. And then if we go to Tesla, because Tesla's technically in that Mag 7s, Tesla has a couple key areas. Bigger support 321. Your resistance level is going to change on Tesla. Your new resistance is about 348.40, 348.40 that we're going to be looking out for. I do have some alerts on Tesla as well. I want bigger call options on Tesla once it breaks key areas, but I'm going to just take that off for now because Tesla's in a weird range. As y'all know, I keep saying it. Tesla's just not really giving us any directional movement. It is very stalled. So any bigger plays on Tesla, I'm just not doing yet. Like bigger swing calls or bigger swing puts. I want to wait till Tesla gets a little more direction so we don't have to rush it. For now, I'm just playing like shorter term movements on the Tesla front. Like I showed y'all as I scalp, I usually scalp every morning within like the first hour, all live, let you guys know where I'm entering, Xing, to try to better yourself and understand the market a little bit differently than retail would, right? Because there's a lot of fugazi in the market. So we want to take that fugazi out. But so when I'm looking out for Tesla on Tuesday, is, be honest with you, not much. Okay, I just want to see if Tesla goes up, does it come down? There's not really much I would do in this area right here of Tesla calls, puts, pretty much nothing. So I just want to see how Tesla moves. We have our resistance, we have our support. If we break support, then I'm looking for puts, kind of like Amazon. And then if we come back and break resistance, then I'll be looking for calls for possibly 355. That'll be like my target on the upside. And then downside would probably be around 315 on the Tesla front. And then if we go to Google McDougal's. So Google levels hit all-time highs. We have leaps of Google. So we did take some profits off our Google leaps. As you can see here, I sold half of my Google leaps because Google reached all-time highs for over 137% gain. You can see that on August 22nd. So we sold half of those, but I still have half left. So the biggest thing on Google for me is I'll probably sell some more of those leaps as Google runs. Google is very laggy. We really just recently reached all-time highs. So shorter term, there's really not much I would do with Google. The only thing that I possibly see is you have a bigger support down here around 207.30. You have a smaller resistance on Google at like 213.80. If it comes back up and breaks this area of resistance, then I think it's probably going back to all-time highs. That'll be potential calls. Or if it breaks this like shorter term support right around like 211.50, then we'll probably catch a shorter term put size. So more scalping in this range of Google than swings. But what could be a good swing if Google pulled down to a support, got strength, came back up and broke a resistance level, and then it pushed, that could be a possible swing as well for good to go back up to all-time highs. Example, swing here, came back resistance, we swing it up. Came back down, came back and broke resistance, we swing it back up. If it has these pull downs in this range here, we'll kind of see that as well. But that's what I'm kind of looking at for Google and kind of the profits we went over. So we went over Meta, Google, Apple, Amazon, Tesla. We won't go over NVIDIA. I'll put that in another video. And then we'll go over Microsoft. So we'll update all new levels on the Microsoft front. Yeah, Microsoft, we made a lot of money off the earnings. We did like 700%. Then we did puts here as well. So Microsoft, I've really been chilling on. I do have long-term shares of Microsoft. I think it's up like 40-something%. I don't plan on selling Microsoft shares anytime soon, but I do plan on buying more longer-term shares and kind of just hold them forever. Like I said, I usually just do the profits off options and shares-wise, unless there's some stocks that I don't want to hold forever, like maybe a Reddit. We sold half our shares of Reddit. We sold a little bit of Hood because those stocks have bigger crashes. Microsoft support 503.10, resistance level 508.40. 508.40 would be a resistance area. So these would be the two key areas that we watching out for on Microsoft. If we break support, looking for it to go below 500, so that'll be like a potential put option play. If we break resistance, then looking for it to go to like 513s, that'll be a potential call option play. All shorter term, nothing really bigger kind of in this range that I want to do. Something bigger that more put swings I want to do is more like on AMD, but we'll go over that in another video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you guys join the team. First link in the description. Always remember, no trigger based on the buyer, so anything is for educational purposes only. So do not trade anything you see or hear in the video. We'll catch you guys at the next one.